So I said, you haven't give up. And he said, no, I haven't. I have accepted my fate, and he doesn't lose hope. This is the video about the story of Mr. Pasiano from Consolacion, Cebu. So I'm here now, looking at here in the shop of the cafe of the children, and Mr. Pasiano here was ang imong angga lang.
Pungkol.
Ungkol? Ungkol lang tawag nimo.
May nananda na nako. Pungkol.
Pungkol?
Pungkol ana na.
Halo oy.
Mga kailan ako abroad na tawag na.
Abroad. Pero Pasiano makaila sila nimo kung kinsay ako ming adto mi didto sa inyo ha. Ikaw rin I was asking him his name, and his name is Pasiano, but since nataw kay nga in anaga, he was born with no arms, so the neighbors are calling him pungkol, which means something cut in your body parts, either whatever parts you have. They always call here in the Philippines, or Cebu rather, pungkol. But what amazes me, because he is selling chicharon, and he's not like, I was amazed. Look at, he got no arms, but he is so hardworking. Mura magsaligdang do yung mga negosyo dong. Wow. And he even owned this motorbike that this person that driving this was saying, iya din aga. Igon saman mo. So they're just neighbors, but meron kay nitabang sa kanya dong. Lagi, his neighbors was driving his motorbike, and then Mr. Pasiano is the one who's selling. Nya ang kanang mga chicharon asam ninyo kwaon?
Pulpugan na sad.
Pulpugan ni manguha dito. So they are just getting it from the makers in Pulpugan, and they are coming here. They're from Consolacion and sell it on the shops, different shops, and they put up their markup from the makers. But what amazes me, Mr. Pasiano is so hardworking. Despite the disability, it didn't stop him from earning a living. Unya ga, napakaginikanan. He still got his parents. Pila ka igsuon?
Pito mi ka buok.
Seven siblings. Ikaw rin, anak. Marasan mo, ka ni give up ga, no?
Dili ko magtanga paglaban.
So I said, you haven't give up. And he said, no, I haven't. I have accepted my fate, and he doesn't lose hope. Nakaasawa sa una.
Kalipin.
He got a live-in partner, girlfriend. Pero sibat na.
Wala na.
Nisibat na. But left him eventually. So, ikapila na edad ni mo ron, ma'am? Sir?
Karon June, may 34 na ko.
34 years old. Ikapila ka nga? Kinamagwangan ka? So he's the eldest child of his parents, but that's the vaccination from the barangay, because most people are not vaccinated here. I mean, especially the ones that's living in faraway places. Pangaon mo ga unya, Lin, soft drinks. Sa inyo ganahan pa, Miss Pax. Pax na lang ko'y tawag ni mo. Uy, Pax. Kay murabag ka ng anak ni Angelina Jolie. I'll just call him Pax. Ayun ang ungkol. Uy, lain ka ayo.
Dito mo po, GR po.
GR? Junior day ka? So si JR. Sige, JR Magali. Kokra, okay ra dong. So he's even eating with his legs. Ladong, uy, believe jugay ko di mo dong. I was so impressed because he never lose hope. Look, he's eating with his... Pero waka ka eskwela, Pax?
Nakaskwela po.
Okay, habi asa mo patibis. What, unsay kang level ka kutob?
Wala mo ko, high school.
Kutob ka high school? He has been to school, like, normal nga school mong giadtuan.
Normal.
So, elementary school, mga na, high school. So, he went to, sa dito sa inyo, ha? He went to proper school and he finished high school. So, kamao di ka musuwat og basa dong. So, he knows how to read and write. Kabaw mo, kinsay mas may pa siya ni Kuan, pakondo. So, Pax here is really, really determined to survive. Look at him. May rasad dong, uy nga na ay mga kuan nga kanang maluoy sa mo niya ba, di mo mag-abusar niya. Pero nasa yung abusar dong, no? So there are others that really abuses him as well, like take out his earnings. But he said he'd never lose hope. I'm here just to treat them for food here because I've seen that they look so hungry. Kamaragutom kay mugnaw. Gipangaon lang sa mo diha ako ara na. Because oh my God, I just can't believe that some people who are complete physically will not even work out to find a living for themselves, just rely on their parents. Even though they even have their own family, they still rely on their parents. And there are a lot of them around here in the Philippines, not only contained here in the city of Cebu, but all over the Philippines. There are people that's continuously relying on their parents, despite that they have been educated, complete limbs, physically capable of finding a job, but Mr. Pax here is really determined to imong balay dong ikaw rin nagpuyo na kasi mong ginikanan. So he's living with his parents, so matabangan kanila kanang mga magilis. Ha? So ano yung pag-ilis? I said, I was asking him who is dressing him up. He said, I'm the one who's dressing myself up because he can do everything by using his feet. Halaga, maubaga. Halag, believe ba na dyan ako nimo. Uy. Maligo, ikaw sad. So when he goes to shower, he also showers himself. Magluto, ikaw sad. Mag-CR. He can also go to the toilet by himself. He can even do the cooking by himself. Halaga na unsa. Mao ba? Alam mo, buang jugo ni Mugong. I was really can't believe that he can do this by himself despite the disability. You can see that he is born without arms, but he learned to use his feet to do everything a normal person can do. Niga dung niya makasuwat siya kadung. Hala. Tagay ko kung papilog kuha niya ato niya pasuwaton humana lagkaon. Ha? Hala. Mo ba Pax? He can even operate a cell phone. He can write. He can operate a cell phone. He can read. Ha? Mag Facebook sa dekadong.
Wala ko cellphone na. Kuha naman sa tagiya.
Oh. So he lost his cell phone, but he knows how to operate a cell phone. Lay na shock jud ko ni mo dong. Uy. Di jud ko kakoto o bang kugihan ka ayo.
Basta mas kugihan pang disabled kaysa kompleto.
Lagi. Like I can't believe that he is so determined. I mean, I really salute the guy. Salute chugay ko nimo ga. Napay batong ga oh. Aron kuan ba? Aron biyahe ninyo kay wala ba mo nahalining Eileen. They're selling chicharon to Eileen, but Eileen yesterday was able to buy from someone else, and they bago pa mo na ari dire.
Sige naman.
Ano ka kita nila? Pagbilin mo sa ana yung style, you have to leave your kanang contact para kontakon lang mo ba yung ari mo.
Mayo ako cellphone lagi. Manguha mo cellphone.
Nakapalit kay kag motor Pax. Kamahal anang motor. So nagdata pa day ka ng motor. So he's paying for this motorbike out of his profits and also live upon his profits. Mag-share mo sa mong silingan sa inyong ginansya.
Oo.
Share mo ha. So they share everything, even ang astang gasolina inyong share. Wow. Bisitahon niya tika dito sa inyo ha duha ka ilas la GR ilang tawag nimo.
Oo.
Kay aron makita na to imong kuan kay luoy kay kaga pero di jud ko kaingon nga. Grabe kay ka sa kadeterminado. I know one person here around the neighborhood that even if he got family, still relying on his parents, and he was even able to find a job, but he just don't want to find a job. He was sent to college, second year college, even picking up some expensive course sent by the parents and still don't want to finish it because would rather rely on the parents, whereas someone like him really is determined to survive. So this is the chicharon that he is selling together with his neighbors, and they share everything, even the expenses for the motorbike there. So Pax is determined to survive by himself. May kay kabaw na ka mangita og panginabuhi ga ba ang kasog imong mga ginikanan wa na. So that's what he's preparing for. When his parents be gone, he still be able to survive and doing different businesses like this. Although there are neighbors that help him, there are also neighbors that abuse him. Like he got his motorbike there. Hapit naman kana nimo na kuan, na-impas.
Wala pa na 2 years.
So he 5 years din na nimo gikuan.
3 years.
3 years. So he's been paying for his motorbike for the last year. He got 2 years, almost less than 2 years siguro kato. No.
1 year pa siya nako.
So he got this motorbike, bought it for about a year ago. So this Mr. Pax is really unbelievable. Magbugal-bugal siya. Oh, daghan man na mga buang. So there are people that's also naanad na siguro sila Pax, no?
Tanan ito mabatan-on ako man Bangladesta mo ko.
So most of the people in their place is really his friends. Also only when they go to the strange places like here, there are people that's shocked with this condition, and some cannot understand, will start be shouting at him like, oh, he can really do everything by himself. Well, kanina siya kay duha niya. You think nga there is someone here that's only got one arm that's lacking, but already relying on people to serve on him. Whereas I said to Mr. Ramil, like us dad, this one, he got both arms gone, but he can survive by himself, which is really amazing. So tana everything mahimo ra jud ni mo tanan. He can do everything by himself, even dressing up. Unsa niyo pagsanina dong? Tigil la sa imong gamiton. Mao ba? Ala. He can pick up the shirt on his head, and he can bend down. Flexible di kay kastanan kay di man gud kakuha ang tinuod nga tao. So he is very flexible. He can bend down. He can curl up and put the shirt by himself. So don't need to have nya magsuhubo ga. So when he takes off his shirt, he's also using his feet. Maubang. Shocking ka ikadong. Nagkuan kay baka nang salute chugay ko. Maglugod. When he's taking a shower, he's also like, the Filipinos penchant for rock to scrub our skin, which is, I do it with all this help. He just do it himself. So this is really like a man that I can salute to. He's giving me his just kanindot bring. Hala, his handwriting is very nice. Anya ga ang imong contact aron makontak ka namo mo order mi og kuan. O when we order some of the chicharon that he's selling. Oh, contact nimo ga. Oh, Facebook na lang nimo ga. Facebook na lang niya amo kang orderan. So we have to, his handwriting is really readable, better than most complete people, physically complete people. Puro kapital imo Facebook?
Ako nagginag ko.
Sige. Sa aron i-contact na lang ka na mo sa Facebook. So my God, Pax, believe na jud kay ko nimo dong. So thank you so much kaayo ga ha. He is a very hard-working person that no one can take it away from him. He is providing for himself. He's not relying on anyone. And thank you so much, Mr. Pax. Salamat kaayo, sir. Lagi din ako. So this how they do their business. You can see Pax rides on the back, bring the box, the chicharrons that they're selling, and then the neighbor partner, business partner. Sige, thank you kaayo Pax oy. The neighbor business partner will do the driving.